The world awaits credible proof. British Columbia has now, we have some breaking inputs coming in. As world awaits credible proof, we have British Columbia Premier who has waded in to the India Canada row, says that Trudeau's charge is based on Google search. This is the big allegation coming in as of now. Let's listen in to that reaction as well.
Things that I've been able to receive from CSIS are what are called open information briefings or open source briefings, which is information that's available to the public doing an internet search, which I find frustrating. And so I can be transparent about that information that I've received. In terms of the specific incident in Surrey, I was contacted by the Prime Minister. He briefed me about what he was going to say in the Parliament, which he then went on and said. He offered to me a briefing from CSIS, which of course I said yes, I would like that. We arranged it. We got a briefing from the director, which was, as I say, open source information, and then that was it. I expressed my frustration in the meeting with the CSIS director about our inability to get more concrete information about this kind of thing, and I have articulated that to the federal government. I understand there may need to be reform around the act that governs CSIS in order for them to be able to share this information. If that's what's required, let's make it happen. Because the only way that we're going to make traction on this is by the federal government trusting the provincial government with information and being able to act on it in our.
Well, that was the British Columbian Premier who has waded into this controversy and said that Trudeau's allegations may be based on a Google search. We have Rishabh also joining us. Rishabh, so far Canada hasn't presented any proof, but the Prime Minister has diluted his charge from reasons to just allegations. And now we have the British Columbia Premier also wading in. What more do we have?
So British Columbia is the place where Hardeep Singh Nijjar was killed on 18th of June, and hence the Premier would have the insight of the incident as well. And the Premier, David Eby, has come to press when he was asked the specific question that was he aware of what Justin Trudeau is going to speak in the Parliament. Is he privy to any intel input or intel evidence that supports and substantiate Prime Minister's claims in Parliament? I am talking about Justin Trudeau's claim in Canadian Parliament, to which the Premier say that yes, he was contacted by the Prime Minister's office, and he was told what Prime Minister is going to say. He was offered an intelligence input briefing, but now this is where the problem is. All the intel input that have been talked about by Canada in last 1 week, now the Premier says is open source. Basically, you Google something and
that's
the search
big
result
charge,
says
Rishabh,
so.
that's coming in, saying that Trudeau's allegations, or rather Trudeau's statements, could be a result of just a Google search. We don't have proof yet, but all fingers are pointing at Justin Trudeau, saying that he has jumped the gun, and without any proof or evidence, Trudeau made this big remark against the Indian government, saying that Indian agents were involved. Well, as the world awaits justice, we still, expect Justin Trudeau to give us proof. But for now, let's slip into a short break. More news and updates will continue on the other side. Do stay tuned.